Hey everybody, Standing Ovation back again with another break. And this one's a good one. Got a box of the cup. 23-24 Upper Deck the Cup. The most expensive box I've ever purchased. I think it's the most expensive box they've ever put out for hockey. At about $1,000 US. Up here in Canada, tariff seems to play into effect somewhere into it. I don't know. The exchange rate doesn't really work out. It's anywhere from 1,400 to 1,600 Canadian. Actually, I think closer to 1,500 on average across the country, 1,000 in the States. But if you do the math, that doesn't really work out. So somebody's paying some tariff somewhere. Check out TIG Sports Cards and Collectibles on Facebook. Join this fast-growing community with group breaks being offered at the lowest price in all of Canada. All breaks are motivated for the community and not driven solely to generate a profit, with bounties and plenty of free giveaways, as well as incentive draws on multi-spot purchases. TIGS is the home of the incredibly popular Hockey Hitters Mystery Packs. The 5th edition has just been released. At only $65 a spot, check out some of the highlights that are available in this month's edition. Previously, these spots have sold out almost immediately. Spots may be limited and some restrictions may apply. Another affordable group break will be posted next week, so simply scan the QR code to follow the link to TIG Sports Cards and Collectibles. And don't forget, mention Standing Ovation to get $5 off your first group break. I'm busting into this like I know what I'm doing. I don't really know what I'm doing. Actually, count on both hands how many times I've done a box of the cup. Going back to 2020-21, I think I did 2 boxes that year. I think I did 3 in 21-22. I only did 1 last year, so there you go. There's 6 boxes I think I can count. 2014-15, I opened one back then, as well as I think in 2007-8, I opened a box way back in the day when they were nowhere near as expensive. Anyway, I factored the price into it. You know that this is like driving a new car right off the lot. You're pretty much losing money the second you drive in and off the lot. There's a few of these boxes that are going to reward you. The high end of this product is super high. It goes up every year with, you look at some of the prices that people are paying for this stuff now. But the bottom end is like, there's cards for $1 on eBay. So 23-24 is a year that I thought this one of all the years is worth going after, with all the good rookies, Bedard being one of them. I watched a lot of this getting open today. I didn't see a whole lot of Matthew Nyes. You know what I did see a lot of was Kaprizov. There's a lot of update stuff from him in here. Who else did I see a bunch of? It seemed like less excitement over the new slabbed rookies that are in the back of these. Upper Deck came out with this marvelous idea where they're going to encapsulate the RPA to help prevent the fraud and the manipulation of the cards down the road, perhaps, when people will swap patches. I think the consensus around the hobby is there's a better way to fix that problem, but this year the gimmick is encapsulated card, 1 per box, and I have a feeling Upper Deck will keep that going. But it's kind of funny that you could pull a card out of here that's worth thousands of dollars that's not encapsulated, and then you'll hit the RPA, and you know, it is, and it'll be worth like, I don't know, $50 maybe. I'm going to need the wall to hide it all. I'm not going to go with any decoy cards. I'm just going to go. See, the top card right off the bat will be the base card. I watched a ton of this getting open today. Actually, it was in one group break for a change. I bought one random player in one of GP's big breaks there, the random player break. It's $180 for one player out of 5 cases being busted. And I didn't hit a single card in it, so I got skunked. Here we go, right off the top. Pasternak. He's the guy I've hit recently. I hit a nice, if you're watching my channel, liquid gold at him. I'll get back to my story of group breaking in a minute. I'm captivated now. I've opened the box. It's now. Here we go. Okay, well, pull these. Actually, we'll pull them out. I'll pull them out first. I don't want to put my greasy thumbprint on there, so let's put my... And of course, at the bottom, there's the encapsulated card in the bottom of the box, which, I don't know. I like grading cards from time to time, but I think the encapsulation, in my opinion, it looks a little tacky for the product, but, you know, whatever. They're pretty good at authenticating stuff, and I don't want to diss on a brand new product, brand new idea. A lot of people like it, so, you know, it's perhaps a little, I don't know, just not for me. I want to touch the cards. If the player autographed the card, I want to hold that card too, just for a moment. But now you can't even touch the card. Look at that past the back of the card now. Pasternak. It's a good looking base card. They got kind of a blue foil on the base. That's numbered 84 of 249. Should be 5 loose cards in the box. I did see one box get opened that only had 4 cards in it. I'm going to the very bottom. That's the one I'm going for next. Luke Hughes. Another guy I've had a little bit of luck hitting lately. That is a nice card. 56 of 99. Rookie Rink Gallery. There are autoed versions of these as well. They sign in there. It looks pretty cool. It's a nice looking card for the top rookies. Okay. Fix my angle there a little bit better. Let's go to the second from the bottom. Second from the bottom card. I got it. Oh, and I just killed the pasta man. I got a triple. Cooley, Benson, and Zeri on a trios jersey. 3 rookies, 14 to 35. Arizona, or now Utah, Buffalo, and Calgary on the 3 rookies. I should have a couple autos. I think every box you get 2 autographs. All right, now I'm going to go to, let's say, I'm going to look at the very top card now. It is, oh my goodness. Holy cow, I've hit a shield. 1 of 1 shield, not a rookie shield, but man, I've had some luck in hitting shields with the cup. Sitting right next to me, I still have from a couple of years ago. Look at me, I'm shaking a little bit. Kevin Fiala, this one's autoed. Now, of course, I hit the D-Boss. They didn't have all the shields autoed.
There's air on my D-Boss.
Okay, this is a win. Fiala shield. Fiala had a really good year this year. Actually, that's an update now that I look at it. 22-23. Shield update from 22-23. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Well, if you're not going to hit a top rookie, hitting a 1-of-1 shield auto is not a bad thing at all. It's funny, it's later in the day now. I get my product and I open it as soon as I can so I can get the video out on release day. I decided today I wasn't going to rush to do it because it would have come out late in the day. For all you early morning watchers, I'm freaking out late at night. Try not to make too much noise because it's nighttime. Okay, there's one more card in here before we look at the RPA. I'm done now. I could say I'm finished. But let's keep looking. We got an auto of Hurdle Inked Impressions of the San Jose Sharks jersey. Now he's, of course, with the Golden Knights. Got him with his OG Sharks days, the Inked Impressions. Hurdle. Hard signed Thomas Hurdle card. It's funny, I recognize that auto going back to 13-14. Hurdle was one of the top rookies in 13-14. I remember seeing that signature way back then. Well, it hasn't changed much. I got the West Coast covered here with a LA Shield and a San Jose Shark. Let's look at the RPA. I must say, after watching all the breaks today, looking at the RPA, this is kind of a bit of an anticlimactic thing. Because most of the ones I've seen are so meh. I did see a bunch of Devin Levi's. I saw a couple of Fabers, but most of the guys I've seen, it's 23-24 product, and the excitement is kind of, the rookie content is not. How do I get it out of there without seeing the back? Okay, I got to kind of rummage around down here. Some more foam. Get rid of the foam. And what do we got? We got the rookie card below. It is, what team? I don't know, what color? It's at a 249. Tristan Leno. I should have figured it would have been another West Coaster from the Ducks. That's a nice 4-color patch. Tristan Leno. Looks like a bit of a scuff on mine. Yeah, a big scratch right out of the pack. Right, and it's not cracked, but it's scratched. I guess that's what you get sometimes. More than, I don't know if anybody would crack that out of there to get it out. But as you can see, they didn't serial number the actual label. They just put that up there. But there is a serial number up here. Now, if you go to that QR code, follow that QR code and it takes you to theauthority.com where you'll enter in your card serial number. And there you have it. All the information you got. All these multiple photos, front and back, out of focus, in focus. I'm not sure at what point they scratched the surface, but you can see it is definitely scratched on the picture on online. So that's, yeah, it's a small scratch, but it's authenticated as a small scratch. And then there you have all the information on the side. Kind of cool, but a little bit excessive. I would have been happy with just the online database and no encapsulation. Because look, they get scratched. 23, 24 the cup. Well, it seems to me some of the logo cards are gorgeous and sick, and those are the ones they should be worrying about encapsulating. Tristan Leno, yeah, it's not a card I really consider slabbing, but it's there. It's done. No turning back now. Well, there we are. One card in that box made the whole box. That is an awesome hit. The RPAs, I don't know, the jury's out. Maybe it's just the blue label that throws me off. It just doesn't look right. I'd rather say PSA or not even be in there. But I don't know, that's me. Some people prefer Beckett. So see if I can't squeeze in one more box before the season's over. I don't know. Chasing this Bedard is awesome, but there's all kinds of other rookies in there. And I got a nice Luke Hughes card there. And, Leno, he's not bad. But a couple of defensemen, I want a big rookie. I want to go for it. And maybe I'll trade off something here to, I don't know, we'll see. I think I might just want to keep that card. We'll see. I don't know if there'll be another box or not on the channel, so do me a favor, tap the like button, subscribe if you haven't before. Thanks to Tiggs for sponsoring the video, and as always, everybody, keep on collecting.